Hi there, happy Friday. This is Jen. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I have a project from Maker Forte using a really beautiful stamp set called Layering Ginkgo stamp. And so this is actually they are actually one part stamps. So you see all these little images, they're all one on one photopolymer sheet, I guess you could say. And so it's really easy to stamp them and layer them all at once. But I am going to split mine up today. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to take the solid stamp first. Since this is a layering stamp, there is both a detailed portion and a solid portion. So I'm going to layer some inks. These are Color Hive, and the colors I'm using are Hyde Park, Flamingo, and Blueberry. But the Hyde Park, which is yellow, and the Flamingo, which is pink, makes an orange when mixed together, because pink and yellow make orange. And so that's why it's got that orange color in there as well. But I went ahead and I stamped that up, and then I'm going to heat emboss. And so I took my anti-static bag and covered my panel with that. And then I'm taking the detailed stamp and I inked that up with some Color Hive Clear. And then I'm going to take this Maker Forte Eclipse Black embossing powder and cover the image with that. And I just think that looks so gorgeous with the color and that black embossing powder. The black embossing powder really brings out the beautiful colors of the images. And this would be a beautiful quick background just to leave it as it was, but I decided to go ahead and fussy cut. And I've sped this video up a little bit, but usually when I fussy cut, I just want to make sure that I'm going fairly slowly. I'm sorry about the dog. Fairly slowly, and I always try and turn the paper and not the scissors. That way it gives a nice even cut instead of a jagged, and especially when you're going around corners, it's super helpful to try and not stop the scissors right when you're going around the corner, because I've found that for me anyhow, when I do that, it gives me that jagged edge, which doesn't look so great. So once I have all my images fussy cut, I'm going to take that detailed stamp, and I have stamped it on one side using half of the stamp, and then I'm going to flip the stamp around and stamp on the other side, and this is going to fill my entire panel, which I believe trimmed down a little bit. I can't recall what size this is. It's a little bit bigger than 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but I stamped that up using some Versafine Black and then covered that with clear embossing powder and then heat set that. And then I'm going to take all of my flower pieces or Gingko pieces that I went ahead and fussy cut and kind of place them around the card to see how I want to arrange everything. And then the sentiments that I'm using, the Do Not Give Up and then I'm Thinking of You Today, are both from the Simple Sayings set called Transitions. And the simple sayings are perfect for just immediate sentiments. These can be foiled. They usually come in both black and white. But I chose not to foil these. I really love the black on white with those pops of color with the Gingko, and so I left it as is. But I'm going to take some of the Clear Maker's Magic, which is an adhesive, an all-around glossy accent, an all-around product that you can use for lots of different things. I'm going to go ahead and adhere all of those pieces. And I've popped both of those sentiments up, so I've added a little bit of foam to the back of each of those, and I'll go ahead and adhere those. And then to finish the card off, I added a few clear sequins around the card, and that's pretty much going to do it. That completes the card. This is a super beautiful stamp set, and I know there's lots of ideas from the design team about how to use this, so this is just another option. I would love it if you would give this video a thumbs up if you like this video or found it informative. I will have links below to all of the products that I used today. There's also a blog post over on the Maker Forte blog, so I will leave a link for that if you're interested in checking that out. As always, I thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to spend with me, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks so much.